Hi everyone, today we are making the very pretty tulip coaster, and for that I'll be using 3-ply yarn. So we'll be needing one color for the base of the coaster and other for the tulip, and then I'll be using a 3mm hook for this project. Other than that, we'll be needing a yarn needle to weave in any tail ends and a cutter or a pair of scissors to cut the yarn. So I'm starting with the beige yarn to make the base of the coaster first. So we will start by making a magic ring. To make a magic ring, hold the end of the thread and wrap the other longer side around your two fingers, making parallel line on this side, and we will make an X at the back. Then we'll go with our hook facing downwards under one thread and grab this other thread from under it, forming an A shape like this. Then we will twist the hook upward, and now with the hook facing upwards, we will grab this longer end that is attached to your yarn ball and pull it through the loop on your hook. Now we'll take out our two fingers, and here we have a magic ring. For round 1, we'll start by making 2 chains. These 2 chains will not be counted as a double crochet or any stitch. Now for this round, we'll be making 12 double crochet inside the magic ring. So to make a double crochet, we will yarn over once, go inside this magic ring and pull up a loop like this. Then we will pull through the first 2 loops. Now we have 2 loops on the hook, then we'll pull through the last 2 loops. So this is my first double crochet, and if you're a beginner, you can mark your first double crochet. Now again, yarn over, go inside this magic ring, pull up a loop. We have 3 loops on the hook. We'll pull through the first 2 loops, then we'll pull through the last 2 loops. So continue making double crochets inside the magic ring till you have 12 double crochets in total for this round. So I have made 12 double crochets in total inside the magic ring. Now we will close this magic ring by pulling the end of the thread. So just hold your work here and pull it tight like this. This closes the magic ring. And now we will make a slip stitch in the first double crochet of this round. Here. So this completes round 1. Now round 2, we'll again start by making 2 chains first. 1, 2, and this will not be counted as a stitch again. So we will be making increases in this round. So we will be making 2 double crochet in each stitch for this particular round. So we'll just go in the first stitch where we made the slip stitch and yarn over and go here in the first stitch. Pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. That's the first double crochet for this round. You can mark this, and again we'll go in the same stitch and make another double crochet. So this is an increase, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Again in the next stitch we'll be making an increase, that is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Again 1 double crochet. Now I'm going back in the same stitch and we are making another double crochet here. So like this we will keep making 2 double crochets inside of each of these stitches, and at the end of this round we should have 24 stitches in total. So here I am at the end of round 2, and we should have 24 stitches in total all around. So we will again go in the first double crochet of this round and make a slip stitch. So going in this, pull up a loop and pull through the loop on your hook. This creates your slip stitch, and we are done with round 2. Now for round 3, we'll again start by making 2 chains, and this will again not be counted as a stitch. And now we have to make 1 double crochet in the first stitch and then follow it up with an increase. So we'll go in this first stitch where we made the slip stitch and make a double crochet in this first stitch. Then we will go in the next stitch and we will make an increase, that is 2 double crochets. So 1, and we are going back in the same stitch and we are making another double crochet. So we have made 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and this is called an increase. And this is what we'll be doing for round 3. 1 double crochet in the next stitch again, and then we'll make an increase in this next stitch, that is 2 double crochets. 1, and then I'm going back in this stitch and we are making another double crochet. So keep doing this for round 3 and I'll see you at the end. So I'm at the end of round 3 and we have 36 stitches in total here, and we will close this round up by making a slip stitch in the first double crochet here. So here our round 3 is complete. Now we are going to start round 4 and I'll be starting again with 2 chains. So 1 and 2, and now we'll be making 1 double crochet in the first stitch, then 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then we will follow it with an increase. So we will yarn over and go in the first stitch here where we made the slip stitch and pull up a loop, pull through 2 loops, pull through 2 loops. That's my first double crochet and you can mark it. In the next stitch again make 1 double crochet, then in the next stitch we will be making an increase, that is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So that's my first double crochet. I'm going back in this stitch and making another double crochet. So we will continue doing this again. Yarn over, go in the next stitch, make 1 double crochet, then again in the next stitch make 1 double crochet. So we have made 2 double crochets in 2 individual stitches. Now we will follow it with an increase, that is 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So going back in this stitch I'm making another double crochet. So you can keep repeating this for round 4, and at the end you should have 48 stitches in total. So here I finished round 4 and in total we have 48 stitches all around. So this is the width I'm going off for the coaster. If you want an even bigger coaster, you can continue making these increases in every round. So if you go for more rounds, you can make round 5 with now 3 double crochet and then an increase. Similarly round 6 with 4 double crochets and then an increase, and you can continue increasing the stitches as per your desired width. Here I'll be cutting my yarn and we will take out the hook now. So I'm going to use my needle to make a slip stitch in the first double crochet of this round. So just pull it here like this, and now we need to take the thread back. So we'll go in the last stitch here and we will go in the back loop of the last stitch. And just pull it tight. Now you can weave in this tail end at the back. Now we are making the leaf border, so we are shifting to the green yarn now. So first we'll attach it. So you can attach it anywhere in one of these stitches. Just take the green yarn and bring it through, and here we'll be making first 3 chains, 1, 2 and 3. So these 3 chains will be counted as the first double crochet here. So we can mark this with the stitch marker. So this is our first double crochet, these 3 chains. Now after this we'll make 2 more chains. These are the separating chains, and then we will yarn over and go back in this stitch and make another double crochet in the same stitch where we attach the yarn. So this is how it should look. This is also called a V-stitch. Now here we'll be skipping 2 stitches, 1, 2, and we'll be going in this third one and again repeat the V-stitch. So we'll make a double crochet here. Then we will make our 2 separating chains, 1 and 2. Then we'll yarn over, go back in this same stitch and make another double crochet. So you can see. Then again skip 2 stitches and go in this third one, yarn over, make a double crochet. Make 2 separating chains, 1 and 2, and then yarn over, go back here in the same stitch, make another double crochet. So we'll continue making these V stitches all around, and I'll meet you at the end here. Now here I'm at the end of the round and we don't have any space left, so we'll just slip stitch now. So we are making a slip stitch in the first double crochet of this round, these 3 chains that we made. So just go in here, make a slip stitch, and we will chain 1, and now we'll just cut off this yarn. So we will leave a bit of tail end so that we can weave it in later. Now we'll just take out our hook and we are done with the green part of the tulip, the stems. Now we are going to make the tulip flower, and for that we'll be making the flower only in the spaces between these V stitches. So we can go randomly in any one of this V stitch, and here I've shifted to my pink thread. You can use whatever color of tulip you're making, and we'll just attach the yarn here. So I'll be making 3 chains here, 1, 2 and 3, and this will count as my first double crochet. You can mark this chain 3 if you want. Now we have to make 5 more double crochets in this space. So in total we are making 6 double crochets in this V stitch. So just yarn over and continue making 5 more. That's my second, counting the first chain. Again go back in this space, third, fourth, fifth, and the last one, sixth. So I've made 6 double crochets inside this V stitch. Here we'll be making a popcorn stitch, so we'll take out the hook from this loop and we will find our first double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these 3 chains that we made, that was my first double crochet. We'll just go in here and then go back in this loop that we just took the hook out of, and tighten this and bring it through the first double crochet of this round. So here you can see this is a popcorn stitch. Now this part is optional, but I do one more step in my tulip just to give it a very nice crowning look at the top. So what we do is we'll be doing chain 2 here, and you can see there is this whole space between the tulip. So between these stitches there is this whole space. I'll take my hook inside and bring it out from the back and pull up a loop and make a slip stitch. So that's one time. We have to do it one more time. So again 2 chains, 1 and 2, and go back here in this middle hole and bring up a loop from the back and make another slip stitch. So it gives this nice crowning look, but if you don't want that, you can just make the popcorn stitch. So here one of our tulips is done. Now what we have to do is we have to move to the next V stitch. So before that we'll make 2 chains, 1 and 2, and there's this space between both of these V stitches. We'll just go in here. You can just pass your hook through and make a single crochet here like this. So here we have made a single crochet between these 2 V stitches. Now we'll just make 2 more chains, 1 and 2, and then go in the next V stitch and repeat this tulip pattern. So in the next V stitch, we'll again start by making 6 double crochets. So yarn over, go in the V stitch and make your double crochets. So one double crochet, this is the second one, third double crochet, fourth one, fifth double crochet, and then we'll make the last one, that is sixth. So here we have made 6 double crochets inside the V stitch. Now here we'll do the popcorn stitch. So we will take out a hook from this loop and we'll find our first double crochet. So you can count back 1 2 3 4 5 6. So this is my first double crochet, and we'll take the hook from here and into the loop here that we just took the hook out from, and pass this loop through the first double crochet stitch here. So this forms a popcorn stitch. Now we'll do the crowning on the top. So for that, chain 2 and go in this whole space between the tulip. Just pass your hook through it and make a slip stitch. Again chain 2, 1 and 2. There is this whole space between the stitches of the tulip, and we'll just go through it. Take out your hook from the back and just make a slip stitch. So here this creates another crowning look. So we have completed 2 tulips now, and we'll continue doing this. Here again we'll make 2 chains. So here we'll find the middle space between these 2 V stitches now, and then we'll go inside this space and make a single crochet here. And then again we'll make 2 chains and repeat this tulip pattern all over again in this next V stitch. 6 double crochets and then popcorn stitch, and then chain 2 slip stitch, chain 2 slip stitch, and we'll continue doing this all around and make all our tulips same way that we have made these 2. Here I have made the last tulip, and this is how it's looking. Now we will just close this round. So here we will make our last 2 chains, 1 and 2, and we will do a single crochet here between these 2 V stitches like we were doing before. So just go here and make your single crochet, and then again we had to make 2 chains here. Now we will slip stitch here. So you need to find the 3 chains that we did in the beginning. That was the first stitch or the first double crochet of this round. Here this was the first tulip, and you'll see the 3 chains on the side. Do your best to find these 3 chains. This was the first double crochet for the first tulip, and we will go in the top chain of these 3 chains and slip stitch here. So you need to go here like this and just make a slip stitch. So we will just chain 1 here, and we can cut off the yarn now. So just cut off the yarn here, fasten off, and we are done. Now we just need to weave in all the tail ends, whatever tail ends you have, weave in at the back. Here we are done with making the tulip coaster, and this is how it looks. Here you can use it to keep your mugs now. And if you want to see a tutorial for this matching mug sleeve that I made to go with this tulip coaster, the tutorial for this mug sleeve is also on my channel available now. You can check it out.